There's no such thing as an angry person. There's only a person that just has not allowed themselves to feel anger. Emotions have to go somewhere. They're either going to be expressed through us or they're going to be turned inwards and create internal conflict. Because they're informing us. They're informing us what are we missing and love so much and care about in our lives, or what, like, is it a big no for us? It allows us to really like be connected to ourselves and other people. But especially with anger, if anger doesn't have a place to go, it leaks out in all types of sneaky ways. Turns into passive aggression. Like anger, like you are a tube. You can think of yourself as a tube. I mean, from your mouth to you're a tube. But you're also a tube for emotions as well. And anger kinked, like when anger is kinked one way, it sounds like, you fucking asshole, you cut me off. Anger kinked the other way, it's like, no, that's fine. No, it's fine. It's okay. It can come out in all of these sneaky different ways in our life. But in a breathwork session, with helping someone to work through, we can call it anger, we can call it also power, we can call it like just the bigness of how our energy wants to move. Like I said earlier, when we're working with an emotion, it's not like, oh, Adam looks angry, let me go over there and do the anger thing with him. I'm just looking at it like I'm matching the level of intensity, and I'm going to help him, especially with anger or power. Sound is the thing that helps move it the most. You know, when like people are angry, they say just yell as hard as you can into your pillow, or go out into the forest and yell as loud as you can. The sound helps move energy more than anything, and the physical movement. So what I'm going to show you is the diaphragm press. Now, what happens is when I do the diaphragm press, with this technique, it can feel a little bit uncomfortable, especially if you're not angry. It can feel a little uncomfortable, especially if you're not angry. When you're actually feeling anger, your whole abdominal wall is usually tense and tight. So you can press pretty hard. But if you're not angry, it kind of feels like just jello, and you're pressing in and you're like, ooh, that hurts. But a lot of the times, a little bit of pain, just a little bit, doesn't have to be a ton, but a little bit of pain can be the thing to help somebody release. I don't know about you, maybe I'm a little bit sick, but I love when I'm getting a massage and it just hurts just a little bit. And I'm like, that's the thing that I need to release. You know, some of us need a little bit extra to be able to feel. I'm like, I need more to feel. That can be taken really far too. So, I'm sorry, I gotta crack myself up somewhere.
Sometimes I feel like you take out your anger on me when we're doing body work.
Exposed. I'm like, yeah, Nadine, that feels good, doesn't it? Right? If it's not expressed, it usually leaks out onto your friends and your family. I'm not exempt. Especially with anger, we all have an emotion that we avoid, and anger has been something that I definitely avoided in my life. But like even with acupuncture for me, like that little bit of, does anybody else get acupuncture? Sometimes that little bit of pain allows me to like, just finally like let go. So, but the idea of the diaphragm press is when he takes a deep breath in, and then I press down, you're forcing that air out of the mouth or the nose. You're forcing that air out So a lot of times, if somebody is really holding anger inside of themselves and they're just not letting it out, that press can be the thing that just kind of allows them to actually just let it out fully. So when I do the diaphragm press, especially, this technique is powerful if you can tell that somebody is just squeezing everything and just. You ever experienced that before? Maybe not. Maybe. So the press is going to help create sound and move sound outwards. A lot of the times anger will turn into other things, and there oftentimes is like there will be an anger release and then it'll shift into tears and sadness, and then I'll just like it'll be this dance of rolling from anger to sadness to holding them. So this is where it really becomes kind of a dance in a way. So let's thank you, Adam, let's give it up for Adam. Just being donating himself to science. Let's see here. So some of the signs that somebody has repressed anger could be clenching of the jaw, maybe the face is getting really red, could be clenching of the fists, could be like jerking movements a little bit. They could start to kind of hit the ground. But this allows him to kind of move the anger into sound. So same thing. Maybe you're noticing a little bit of a clenching of the fists. Maybe there's a clenching of the jaw. That's a deep breath. That's it. It's okay to let yourself feel it. All the way down here. That's it. Use your sound. Let it move through you. Slow it down. Elongate the exhale. So I said the exact same thing as I did this morning. I just said, you could just hear my tone change all the way down here. It's okay to let yourself feel. It's just, that's where range comes in, like, is so important, because I'm not changing what I say, I'm just changing how I say it. I'm just meeting him with the same level of intensity. But with the diaphragm press, so he really wasn't angry. He forced it out for you guys. That was a good one. Thank you, Adam. So the mechanics of this. So as he took a deep breath in, as a practitioner, you're just going to stack and just lean your body. You don't have to like press and use your strength. It's literally, my hand is here. I just lock out my elbow, wait for him to take a breath in, and then I just lean forward. And I'm just pressing the air out. You can already hear it. And I'm not pressing hard. And as soon as he started, I did about 2 presses. Did you see that? I did 2 presses. And then the sound started coming out fully. I just took my hand off. And as soon as he started to make the sound, then I just started making the sound with him. When he hit his ceiling, like when he started to make the sound and it was fully coming out, I didn't have to play the game of matching and amplifying because it is just fully expressed. Does that make sense? Did you hear that? I'm sure you did hear it. Thank you. How was that for you?
It was good.
Felt good? Felt good?